Whoa, what was that? A water bottle. Oh,
Let's go, guys.
As you know, in 2013, Martin Meffert's remains were found in a house at 79 Packer Street at Terowie. He was last seen in February 2005 after catching a bus from Adelaide back to Terowie. For the last few years, police have been investigating this offence, and it appeared that things had gone cold, but fortunately fresh information reactivated the investigation some months ago. In the last couple of days, police have again focused on Terowie and the areas nearby. Yesterday, a team of detectives and Star Group officers attended a property at Mulga Valley, just outside of Terowie, where they searched an area of land and a well. That search was conducted because we believe that evidentiary material had been disposed of by the offenders down that well, and that we may recover evidence of that. They excavated the well yesterday, and none of Martin's remains were found, but 2 items were seized which we believe are of evidentiary value. The significance and relevance of those items won't be determined for some time. Today we've moved into Terowie, and we have a number of searches to do, and we have done some searches and looked at other wells, and we'll look at some other wells as time goes on. Today we're searching the shed on this property, and in particular focused on the floor of the shed, where there's some information that Martin's remains may have been here at some time, and then we'll be going to another property. What we're looking for is very, very small pieces of Martin's remains which may have been missed by the offender, and any other small evidentiary items. To actually sieve all of the soil here and at the other places. Investigators now believe the most likely scenario is that Martin was killed by 1 or more people, and that certainly other people assisted following his death. It's more likely than not that Martin's remains were disposed of at one location, recovered, buried at another location, and then moved again. And that during that process his remains have become scattered, and when the offenders have gone back, they've only been able to recover some of his remains, which had been taken to the house at 79 Packer Street. So we will continue to search for Martin's remains, but at this stage the investigation is going well.
So why did they go to all of that effort of moving the bones around and then at one stage leaving them unconcealed in a plastic tub in the middle of the house?
I think part of their problem is that there would be other people who know what's occurred. I would suspect that these people are basically lazy and haven't done a good concealment, and it may be the case that the bodies have become exposed. Others knew about it, or they were fearful that the body would be exposed, so they've shifted it. But there's a lot about this case that doesn't make any sense at all.
Do police believe a weapon was used in the murder, and if so, will detectives be searching in the township for a weapon?
I won't comment about anything in relation to how we think Martin may have died, because that wouldn't be helpful to the investigation at this point.
Do you believe that it was initially intended that the body was to remain as one, and then as a result of moving it, it's sort of fallen apart over time?
It's more likely than not that the offenders disposed of Martin's body and did a lazy concealment, and that others may have found out about it, or they may have been worried that others have found out about it.